Hey, this is Notser, and we're in the Tier 8 Premium German Battleship Tirpitz on the map Shards. It's a secondary build. Yeah, I feel pretty good about the whole build. I don't have a 19 yet, working on it. Maybe I'd switch out rudder for lower fire and flood duration. It doesn't really matter. It's all about playing the identity, living up to the goal. And the goal here was quite simple. I'm going to go through a valley. This valley is death, and I intend to waste any and all who stands in my way. And it looks like the first thing in my way is a friendly Alabama. Sorry. I was distracted by all you lovely people who are like, oh, hey, Notser. It's great to see you. It is great to see you. But, yeah, don't text and drive. You might run into a battleship. But the Tirpitz. Secondary build. It's great. Probably like a year ago. Gosh, time flies. They buffed the secondary range to be the same as the Bismarck. The only difference is you have torpedoes, the Bismarck has hydroacoustic, and that's pretty sick. So full secondary build, you can also use your torpedoes. It's pretty legit. And my team strategy is as follows. Take A and B. So as I'm headed off to support A and B, I was like, you know what? I want to dominate the enemy. I want to wail into them with my 380s and my secondaries. Enemy destroyer is trying to capture B point. Well, silly DD, he doesn't know that B has been called by my team, and looky there, we hit our shot. You miss every shot you don't take. Do 6,000 to an enemy DD that's trying to capture B point. And I was like, alright, is this how this game's gonna go? We're gonna take every shot then. Enemy Mogami, unfortunately for him, has an island on his side. So it was like, punish, 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 punish. I don't care that this is German. I don't care that the dispersion's supposed to be bad. I think this is the game. I think this is the game where everything's gonna align and we're gonna do tons of damage. So we get a citadel on this guy broadside. I've already done 24,000. I've taken 2 salvos, right? This is great. And I'm going to continue to keep the pressure up as I'm moving forward, supporting the friendlies that are already aggressively pushing B point. And as long as there is a friendly DD in front of you, you should feel very comfortable in your Germans. And, you know, some people are like, secondary builds are overrated. Why would you go a secondary build? Just go concealment and fire prevention. Yeah, but it's not fun. I like my secondary builds. They're fun. In order to find the fun, though, I gotta get in range. So yeah, I'm just gonna push forward. I'm gonna continue firing on the Mogami, even though there are targets that are closer. It's a low health target. I'm gonna try and punish it. Friendly cruiser, very low in front of me, and my secondaries have started firing. That's another advantage of not using manual secondary. They will fire when they are in range, whereas that might not be completely obvious with manual secondaries. You know, sometimes you won't have a target selected because they're behind an island or something ridiculous, and you'll miss out on a little bit of chip damage that could potentially occur. Maybe it interrupts their ability to capture the base. I don't know. But a lot of what makes secondaries effective, especially for the Germans, is psychological warfare. People just are afraid of seeing shells come towards them, even if those shells do 500 damage. So don't underestimate it. Even if you see, oh, it's only done 2,000. Yeah, well, the player is having a heart attack because you're in range. So move forward, successfully doing damage to the enemy, capture the base. Secondaries are in range of the battleship, and of course the enemy DD is close by. Gonna engage him as soon as I can. Expect torpedoes when I'm rounding this, obviously, as I'm detected. But I'm not afraid of this. And he's turning away, so I'm gonna try and aim for the ship. Miss slightly to the right. And I'm going to take one blind fire. Why not? Right? We hit one shot, semi-torpedo, 6-kilometer range. It'll be back up in time if I need it again. Maybe we can take out the enemy DD. And there are a couple cruisers that are perfectly broadside to me. So I'm going to present my nose, bow on against the battleships, have my secondaries attacking everything in range, and I'm going to try and citadel the enemy cruisers, especially the light cruisers. And yes, I'm going directly towards this enemy DD. I'm fully aware that it's there. You know what? Maybe he takes out my ship a little bit of chip damage, right? But I'm going to pressure this guy and take him out. And I know he's right in front of me, clearly. I can see him. And he knows I'm right there. But, unfortunately for him, he didn't have the angle to send torpedoes towards me. He was angled towards something else. I don't know why, but that's what was going down. So the enemy DD's dead. There's a smoke cloud that I can jump to. And I still have broadside cruisers that I can completely punish, which I'm going to. I'm going to sort of corner off the enemy's flank. This island right in front of me, it's going to block most of the enemy while I can engage the enemy cruiser. And, you know, that's the plan. It just happens as you go. You find the window where the enemy isn't. It's organic. You don't have to take a lot of time thinking about this. Really, as long as you're not, 1 versus 10, if you get in a situation where you have an aggressive stance on the enemy, most likely they will be uncomfortable with that stance. It's sort of like a planned assault is more effective than an unplanned defense, right? Obviously, if they're ready to defend, well, they have an advantage. But if they're not ready, you have the advantage. And that's what I'm trying to take advantage of. Enemy cruiser was taken out. Got about 3 enemy ships in front of me. There's another enemy battleship on the other side of this island. Fully aware of that. Rotating the guns. German guns rotate very quickly. And I still want my secondaries to be going off. I'm looking for fires. I'm also trying to look to take out enemy aircraft carrier. If he's going to be out in the open like this, I could take him out really quickly. I was threatened by the torpedoes and the dive bomber earlier. So it is a legitimate strategy. I'm not like being greedy. I don't want him to pressure me. And this game's going great, right? We've already done 76,000. It doesn't look like anyone's going to stop us. I love the Tirpitz. I just love how powerful she feels. And the fact that the secondaries are going off, it just enhances the feeling even further. Yeah, sure, they're not doing much damage. But it looks cool, I feel powerful, and it's helping my team push aggressively. So, enemy North Carolina, trying to go to the north of the map. He's perfectly broadside. We're going for the waterline. We're going to try and punish. Looks like it dips just a little bit too low. And yes, I'm still pushing towards this. Another enemy North Carolina bow on. Looks like the friendly sort of whiffed his torpedoes, unfortunately. He's going a little bit too fast. He should have definitely hit more. But, we're going to keep in the fight. It's okay. It's a game. I make tons of mistakes all the time. Speaking of mistake, we missed that shot. And I'm just checking every once in a while. This North Carolina, if he knows what he should be doing, he should be ramming me. Because he doesn't have a chance. He doesn't have a chance against me. But he doesn't know that. He thinks he can still live through this and take me out. That's cool. It's ill-advised, and I do have torpedoes, which I'm going to make use of. I do show a little bit of my side in order to do that, and he does not show as much side. But my torpedoes are pretty much on target. So they're going to hit. My secondaries are set up on the other target, and yeah, it looks like all 4 are going to make contact. And we only needed 3. We take them out. Enemy battleship so close to the double strike. And just like that, 10 minutes, every single enemy ship is dead. And we earned a Kraken Unleashed. I just love my German battleships. It's just such a pleasure to keep the tempo pushed and to just see the enemy fall before your might. That's really what the Germans feel like, and yeah, play to their strengths, baby. Tanky secondary monsters. Now, my video tomorrow, I'm going to be addressing the aircraft carriers because we're going to be made a waterline video, and they went into more detail about NDA stuff that was in the Community Contributor Summit. So hopefully you enjoy that. I'll give you my thoughts. Obviously, I won't cover anything that wasn't been covered, but I'll just give my theory on why they feel like this has to happen. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you next time.